up, Toon Squad? Hey, episode 19 should be out in a week or two. Without further ado, let's do a Toontorial. All right, let's draw some shit. All right, so I get a lot of questions on what I use. I do. I've been sending people to old videos and telling them, yo, this is where it's at. But I got tired of doing that. So I'm going to start a little segment over here. And I'm calling it Toontorial. Oh, that's so clever. But I'm going to teach you how to make your own cartoon. This shit is very easy. I'm lying. All right, over here is the tools. Now, this is what you're going to need to create your cartoon. Over here is layers. This is where you're going to make your cartoons, shits, like faces, heads, cars, houses. You know what I'm saying? Bugattis, don't matter. Over here, this is where your styles are. This is where you edit the layers with colors and the lines and the rubies and the jacuzzi. All right, so the first thing I do is I name my layer. It was layer 1, but I went ahead and double clicked, and when you double click on it, it'll show you up here where you can change the name. You can even do anything you want in here. You can do shit. Ain't nobody gonna tell you can't do it, nigga. But we're gonna name it face. So we're gonna keep it real simple. Over here, this little what is that, a hump? Anyway, that's add point, or you can just press A on your keyboard if you're fancy. So we're gonna go ahead and try to draw just a side of a face, and I'm gonna show you why in a second. So we're gonna draw it like that. Then we're gonna go over here and grab this. This is the select points tool, or you can just hit G. You smart when you hitting just G though. So what I did was I selected the tool. I selected the points. Then I hit Control C, Control V. Then I got another one just like it. Another one. Then I went over here and I hit the flip horizontally. Now you can see why it's turned like this. So then what you want to do is you want to hold shift. I'm about to say something else. You want to hold shift and then slide that bitch. Now I usually stop it at the chin, which is down here. And then we're just gonna come over here and we're gonna tap that chin, and those that just snap together like that. So go back over here, grab your little add point tool, and then boom, you got another one. Then go over to the translate tool, or you can just hit T if you're nasty. Go over here and hit 0 on the X and the Y scale. That way it puts it right in the damn middle. So now you can see that you got this little checkerboard up here. That's showing that you got this shit selected to change the color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here to my little swatches and I'm gonna change the color. Boom, color changed. Ain't that looking cute? That's looking real cute. Yeah. Then you go to this, and I noticed that I didn't have a stroke on it, so I'm about to put that stroke gain on. Bling! There it go. Then just hit Control R so you can see what it looks like. Oh, that's what it's gonna look like when you render it. It's looking sexy, ain't it? That face is looking nice. It's looking nice. All right, so we're gonna add some details to that face. Not too much, just a nose. So it's the same thing. We're doing the same thing, folks. I'm gonna go around and make this nose, and this is a simple nose. Boom. There it is. Select it. Control C, Control V. We're gonna flip that B over there. Make sure you touch. There you go. Touch. That's a Marion if you didn't know. And we're gonna make this connect. That don't really have to be in the middle. But now you got that connecting, and oh, that's what I didn't have on. I didn't have auto stroke on, so that's the reason why it wasn't giving me a stroke. So I'm going to click auto stroke on, and then select that stroke on. Now this is where you're gonna learn some new stuff at. But first, let's put that in the middle, and just on the X though. Not gonna touch the Y because the Y is up and down. The X is left and right. So now you're about to learn something new right here. Now this is on the field line, as you can see over there on the left. This is hide edge. Now I want to hide these edges over here, so I'm gonna select this or press H. So now that you did that, I'm gonna go over here and select this tool right here called line width, or you can just hit W, and I'm gonna make that skinny all the way down, just all the way down. And I moved it to the left, as you can see when my mouse went to the left. And now that nose is there. Control R. What we got? Oh, that's looking clean. It's looking clean. So now you have your face. Pretty much. Not all the way there, but it is kind of there. Next thing we're gonna do is eyebrows. So you can go ahead and type eyebrows in there. Very simple, and we're gonna keep it. We're gonna use the freehand tool on this. All right, we're gonna use the freehand tool. Now, understand that everything is in the middle, and in the background, my daughter is about to cry, so I may go out for a second. And we're gonna draw some eyebrows. Yeet. That turned out terrible, but with these little point tools, you can just hit the T on your, and then boom, you can make it look however you want it to look. Here, you're about to learn a new tool. This is select shape. So what we're gonna do is that shape is already selected. We're gonna change that color to black. Boom. Another tool you're about to learn is the curvature tool. I'm gonna go over here to this, and we're gonna put a little point on that, point on that, point on that, point on that. Go back to the translate tool, and I'm gonna have to get my daughter in a sec. Control C, Control V, and I'm just gonna take away the negative on that, on the X, and that should put it over there and just flip it, and that should be in the right area. You learning something clean. Control R, what we got? Oh, it's looking smooth. It's looking smooth. So now you got a little bit of your face, but I'm gonna have to BRB. All right, I'm back, and we're gonna move on to hair. Get that swag going real quick, though. Back to your add points, or you can just hit A. I don't ever hit A. I just go over there and touch it. Touch. And we're doing the same thing, man. Just the same thing. This way you know that your character is symmetrical. You can do whatever you want, though. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. You can draw the whole thing out freehand if you want to. And there you go. Now got hair. Let's fix his hairline. People will talk about his hairline. Next thing we're gonna do is his ears. You don't have to do it like this. I'm just setting up for future shiznai. So we're gonna go with his right ear. And my daughter is crying again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Start the ear right over here. Go to his nose. And I'm doing this just for future. She is naive, like I said earlier. Now we're gonna use this. We're gonna use the freehand, and I don't want it to close. I don't want it to auto close, but I do want that stroke. But I don't need it to wield or weld. I'm sorry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a little bit for the ear lobe. There we go. And we're gonna move this behind the face. So all I did was go and select it and move it down, and now it's behind. And we're just gonna copy this. So all you gotta do is go to this little plus right here. You have this selected, so this is what it's gonna copy. So boom, now you got another one. And we're gonna change this to L ear. Now that bitch is gonna go on the left side. Left side, make a left side. So we're gonna select it like we do all the time. And I'm gonna take away that negative, so I can go on the other side, and we just flip it. And now it's on the other side. You looking good. I'm gonna have to be right back, it seems. I'm back. Whew. So I'm back at it. I'm back. So where I leave out? Okay. We gotta do the mouth and the eyes. Let's go with the eyes next. So put the eyes right up. Go with the eyebrows. Let's go with eyes. And same thing we did before. So I'm gonna use a circle this time. Add that auto stroke on that thing, man. Add that auto stroke on that thing. Alright, I'm gonna put a little eye like that. And change that color. Here we go. Here we go. Grab this. This is just for me. It's just for me. The people here. Right here. Change our colors here. Alright. And we're just gonna select it. Control C, Control V. And we're gonna shrink that in. Alright. Add that feel. Change it to black. Take away that stroke. That stroke is making that bitch thick as hell. Oh, another thing. As you can see, this stroke is pretty thick. So I'm gonna go over here and change the width. You can change the width of the lines. Maybe they're too thick for you. Pause. There we go. And we have a pupil there. You got big eyes. Fuck it. All right, next thing we're gonna go to is his mouth. Now, the easy way to make a mouth would be to use layers, and I'm gonna show you how to do that in a later episode. But let's just go ahead and go with mouth, and we'll rename it later. You'll see why I have to rename it later. So what we're gonna do is this could seem tricky, but it's not. So we're just gonna start with a circle, and I'm going over here to my swatches, change it black, the color black. Already, I want it black already black. You dig what I'm saying? So we're gonna do that, and now you have the back there, and we're gonna go and get a pink color. This is gonna be his tongue, or you can get any color you want. You can make it a reddish tongue. If you want to go realistic, I just go with pink. And we're gonna go change the swatches to black, and I'm just gonna get a rectangle. You know what? No, we'll get a circle. And I'll make a circle here, and I'll make a circle. Hold up, that's good. Hold up, bye, gang. I'm sorry, I forgot to put this stuff in the center. There you go. This Control C, Control V, hold Shift, bring it down, and I got some teeth in there. And what I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna change these corners. We're gonna take these corners, lasso, go on lasso mode, grab these corners right here, and I don't know if it's gonna do it, but if it doesn't, we'll just do it manually. And I'm gonna take the curvature to the point. Yep, it did it. And then what I want to do is, where's my scale? Where's my scale at? Oh, I forgot. It's all together. And I'm gonna bring it down. You see what I did there? All right. Next thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna create the mouth. It's gonna be on the outside. And now you can have lips if you want. You don't have to have lips for your character. We're gonna put lips on our character though. So add point, and I'm gonna draw this over here though. Alright, I'm gonna hit A on my shit this time. Fuck that. I'm getting fancy. And I'm gonna just go along this line, doing the same thing, and not getting too close because I don't want it to auto wield. And we're gonna do a little point, and then. Circle. I'm gonna put a little circle around this. Oh my god. She's crazy. And I'm using the dropper now. I don't know if I showed you already, but I clicked over here and it turned the color from white to the color of his face. And I just hit Alt. Just hold Alt and then boom. Alright. So we're back in the mouth though. So we're gonna feel it. I don't want to hold this. And then hit Control. Hit Control on your keyboard and then hit down. You see how it went? You see how it went on the bottom? Oh yeah. And then over here, this is where you learning some new stuff. Hide edge. Oh, you learned this early on the nose. I'm sorry. I've been with my baby. And boom, there you got that. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. Actually, I totally forgot. And now we're gonna color it. There we go. And the stroke was off. I want that stroke on. You see what I'm saying? And now you have the stroke on. We're gonna delete this, and that's actually gonna be the lip color. So there you go. You got that. That stroke is on. God, I keep forgetting about that stroke. I be stroking. And actually, we're gonna want this smaller than that anyway. So I went and took it down to a width of 2. I couldn't for the life of me figure out what the fuck I was trying to do with that lip. seen characters drawn with just the bottom lip, especially black characters, and I just couldn't figure out what the. Oh shit! I was moving the hair instead of the mouth. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm putting him a little beard since I was creating him. I put it on the hairline. All right, so there we go. We got our character. So there you go. I showed you how to make your own face, at least in Anime Studio, to at least get your character to be symmetrical. If you want to learn how to create more things like the body and able to put him on a bone layer for him to be able to move, hey, just hit the thumbs up. That way I know if I should continue or never do this again. I'm just trying to help y'all little niggas out, man.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.